Hey, my friends, James Jordan, Best Networker Live, just coming to you today, very briefly in this quick video. I just wanted to share some value with you. I just got off a coaching session with a coaching client, and I just wanted to share something with you. I wanted to share something with you that I honestly feel will be very important to you growing your business faster and easier in a very, very stealthy but genuine and loving way. And here's exactly what I mean. Um, and I gotta be fast with this video because I got a coaching session coming up in like 17 minutes with another team member. So let me get to the point, right? Uh, the point is, I opened up the coaching session because this was someone who had purchased a product from me, and I was offering as a bonus a 30-minute coaching session. Now the coaching session went longer than that because I just wanted to pour out value to this individual because she opened up. She opened up and was open for connection. And my friend, if you're looking to create success online, create success as an entrepreneur, create six figures in a single year. In this industry, we call it network marketing, internet marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing. To me, it's all the same damn thing, and everyone tries to, diversify it when it's really all the same. We're all selling shit, right? And if you want to create seven figures, right? If you want to get to a point where you create eight figures in this industry, you gotta be willing to learn how to connect with people and how to be able to get people to open up. Because if you don't get people to open up, if you don't get people to be comfortable around you, you won't be able to, really create results, really develop people, and create leadership within your teams, your organizations, your companies, your products, et cetera, and you'll make money, right? You can drive hard and make money, but you'll never have that long-term walk-away residual income because you haven't developed any leaders, right? And how do people grow? How do people develop? Well, you gotta have the ability to have this ability to connect. It's hard to explain, but I'm gonna do my best, in this video to really explain it to you because when you know and understand how to do this, what happens is the game changes. And it's no longer about, oh, I got to get the sale, I got to get the sale. It's more about coaching and inspiring and speaking life into people. I put out a Facebook post about speaking life into people yesterday on Easter. And, I mentioned Jesus was the greatest networker ever. So for those of you that don't believe, that's fine. But just understand that Jesus was the greatest networker ever. Ask Darren Hardy. Listen to The Shift by Darren Hardy. Powerful, powerful audio that you definitely need to get your hands on no matter what. But back to my point, right? I'm kind of going all over the place. A team member actually gave me the shift. He was like, you should listen to this, and I listened to it. It was a very powerful, powerful, powerful audio, and that's why I'm emphasizing it. But back to the story, right? Back to the story, and so I opened up the coaching session and I said, I don't really know too much about you. I know a little bit. We talked business, and I gave her some value. Offered her a product with a bonus, and she got started. She purchased the product, so I offered a bonus as a coaching session as a further incentive. Bonuses always work, guys. They work, they work, they work. When you have the right message at the right time with the right person, they always work. It's like gangbusters. It's like butter, baby, butter. But you know, I asked her, I said, listen, I don't really know too much about you, and I want you to have a major breakthrough on this coaching call. I don't just want this to be about the X's and O's. If you thought this was going to be just about the X's and O's, you're wrong, right? Because she thought that we were going to talk over the phone. We got on a hangout, and I was just like, tell me your story. She was like, well, what do you want to know? I said, well, personal business. I was like, personal business, whatever. I don't. It doesn't matter what you share with me. What matters is you share whatever you feel comfortable with, right? I said, just understand and know that there's no judgment here. There's no judgment here. Just know and understand that. And of course, I'm not going to tell you her name. I'm going to, keep her identity confidential because that's what great coaches do, right? You don't tell people's business, right? You don't give their names out. But the reason I'm sharing the story with you is because I want you to have a breakthrough, just like she did. And she started to tell me about her story. Single mom. taking care of her family, her kids, and whatnot, and just different relationships, and different family dynamics, and it got to a point in the conversation. Um, Mind you, we've never talked before. Through Facebook, well, we never had like a face-to-face conversation or a phone conversation or anything like that. Like we just got on a webcam and we did a live Google Hangout as a coaching session, and she started to cry. She started to cry. She opened up enough to where she could release that feeling that she was holding on to, right? And the reason why I share that with you is because you gotta have breakthroughs. You gotta have breakthroughs. And releasing anger, resentment towards other people is by far one of the fastest ways for you to heal, and one of the fastest ways for you to go out and start to attract the abundance and wealth that you deserve in your life. So the reason why I share that is because, like the other day, I was hanging out with my kids, and we were playing the song "Happy" by Pharrell Williams. Awesome song. You got to listen to it. If you haven't listened to it, I don't know where the hell you have been, but even if you listen to it, play it every single day, right? And we were singing, because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, right? And then we just keep going and going and going and going and going. And it came to a point in the song where I'm looking at my kids, they're clapping and jumping and having fun, and like tears just started to come down my eyes, right? Like tears started to come down my eyes. Now, I'm a 25-year-old male. I didn't grow up with a dad, so expressing myself and crying is a hard thing for me to do. So if I'm tearing up, I'm really letting go of something, right? And like I said, my dad wasn't around when I grew up. He was addicted to drugs, and it's a very hard thing for me growing up. I dealt with a lot of pain, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment towards people. I didn't respect authority figures in high school at all. I couldn't stand my basketball coach, for a lot of reasons. But him being an authority figure was definitely one of them. And I was always rebellious. Just doing things my way, going against the grain in every possible way, even if it was detrimental to my life, right? And and as I'm watching my kids, like I said, tears just started to come down my eyes, and I started crying, and I was like, why am I crying? And it hit me. I had a breakthrough. I had a massive breakthrough, and that breakthrough was I'm doing the very thing that I always had set the intention of as a young kid, which was I want to be around for my kids, because I know the feeling of not having my dad around, not knowing where he is, knowing that he's addicted to drugs versus, hanging out with me and, watching me grow up and being able to give me that fatherly advice that, probably would have helped me, not have as many kids as soon, because I'm 25 years old and I have three boys. I love my children. I love my children. They're my inspiration. But I mean, we all know that I probably wouldn't have three kids at 25 had I had a father figure, right? So, knowing that and then seeing, my kids jump around just made me cry, and it made me realize that, uh, you know, this is my vision. My vision is to be around my children. My vision is to see my children grow up. My vision is to not have to be, slaving away for someone else's dream while my kids are, not being around me and me not being able to see them grow. Like, my 1-year-old Josiah, he transformed overnight. Dude turned into Spider-Man, hopping up on couches, jumping off couches, like, I mean, crazy, right? Jumping off couches and, jumping up and down and running through the house. And, now my 3-year-old Malachi is chasing them and stuff, and they're arguing and they're having dialogue and they're hugging each other and working everything out and stuff, and it's so cool that I'm just like, I feel blessed to be able to see this. Like, I feel blessed to be able to see this. And the reason why I share that story with you is because this is why I do what I do. I do this to help other people have breakthroughs, and the more that they have breakthroughs, the more I have breakthroughs. Because as this grown woman who has been through so much, opened herself up to someone who she didn't really know before that conversation, to a point where she felt comfortable enough to cry, it humbled it humbled me so much. It humbled me so much. And it made me realize that, I have a huge purpose on this earth, man, and that's to help as many people have breakthroughs. That's to help as many people cry if they need to cry. That's to help as many people become financially free. If that's what they desire, that's to help as many people as possible be able to spend time with their kids and their children. Being able to do what they want when they want to, and actually be personified the living definition of free, right? And I share that with you because you got to make a decision to be free. You got to make a decision to do whatever it takes to be free, my friend. Because the trials, the tribulations, the sacrifices, right? All the situations that you don't want to go through to get there is worth it. Because once you're there, no one can take it from you. And even if someone happens to take it from you, you know exactly how to get it back. So I just wanted to impart that wisdom upon you, my friend. God bless you. I love you. Facebook fam, this is probably going on Facebook. If you see it on YouTube or whatever, connect with me. There'll probably be a link below this video. And, let's connect, right? Let's connect. If you're watching this on YouTube, connect with me. Find me on Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, right? Connect with me. Like it, share it, comment. Opt into the website so that you can get on my email list so that you can get more videos like this, because this is the real James, right? And I love me. I love me, and I want you to love yourself, my friend, because that's how you create wealth. That's how you create abundance. That's how you attract the right people to you, so that you can live the lifestyle that you've always wanted for yourself. And I know and understand that I'm growing every single day. Like, I feel more powerful every single day. I have more people coming into my reality every single day. Quality people, customers, right? People that are pulling out their credit cards and buying, right? Every single day, my friend. And it's it's an awesome feeling once you get there, right? Of course, you got to go through it. You got to go through it, but once you get there, it's awesome. So, love you, appreciate you. Watch me like you watch TV and watch your income grow. James Jordan, best networker alive. And just stay tuned for the next one, because who knows what I'm going to say next, right? Peace.